Well, good morning, my Capricorns. Happy last week of the year. We're getting really close. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. I hope you guys have some lovely, relaxing plans, but please be safe no matter what you're doing. Please, at very most, be safe. Yeah, this has been a really crazy month, especially with energies trying to close out all the doors that need to be shut. Throughout this year, maybe we procrastinate on shutting them. Maybe there's certain energies that got into our lives that really needed to get out of our lives. The biggest thing is going into the new year, you probably just don't want to take baggage. You just don't want to take that past baggage with you. You only want to take love, hope, happiness, abundance into the new year. Okay, I am pulling oracle cards for this year. I like the feel of it. I'm doing Queen of the Moon Oracle this week. And I'm also doing bonus reads this weekend too. I think you guys were a bonus read a couple weeks ago, so you know how that works if you watched it. The top 3 highest viewed signs are getting the bonus reads. They're going over really well. People seem to like them, so I'll keep doing them. But yeah, but this is interesting. Before I pulled your oracle card, which by the way is resistance, this is the last card I pull. I don't even pull it. The tarot actually throws it out at me. So that's why I do it off camera, because sometimes it can really take a while. Yours kind of did take a while. I'll just shuffle until it gives it to me. Bottom of the main deck, I got Capricorn, you, Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the clarifying deck, I got an Eight of Pentacles reverse, Virgo energy. And then I got resistance, and I'm getting all kinds of things. Below resistance is abundance. Now, some of you could be resisting abundance by dealing with energies you really don't need to be dealing with. And that's taking your energy there, maybe in a job that really isn't going anywhere, putting off working on a business that you really want to start, or a book you want to write, or I just wanted to get a record you want to produce, maybe. You know what I mean? Your dream life, your dream goals. These are your dreams. Maybe you're putting off because maybe you're afraid of going for it and failing. Maybe you're even more afraid of getting what you want. And what does that look like? A lot of people are more afraid of change and success than they are of failure. Because failure, it's comfortable being in that, because that's where excuses and things are. And, we can, it's just, I think a lot of people are familiar and comfortable with failure, but success is another beast, because that takes a lot of change and you got to keep up with it. And right there is ice cold fear around a lot of people. And the reason why I'm going down this path is because abundance is here. And I think there's a Capricorn that might be resisting doing something positive for themselves that can bring this in, abundance. And that is a beautiful card. Reminds me of harvest time with those colors. I love that. So pretty. But yeah, so resistance can be external resistance and internal. So external could be trying to get that job that you're not getting, that relationship you're not getting. That could be really a rejection as God's protection kind of thing. And you're resisting letting it go by saying, no, this is mine. And the universe is saying, no, Capricorn, there's actually something better for you. We have planned. You just have to release this and trust us. And then some people have this internal resistance where they want to look better, they want to eat better, right? Eating better leads to looking better usually, right? Working out and stuff like that. There's all kinds of things, but then we build these little mechanisms to keep us from doing them. And that is, I feel, look at that, Chariot reverse, Queen of Cups reverse, and Eight of Pentacles reverse. This is where procrastination lives. It's something we want to do and we're not doing it. And I feel like that's what leads to the abundance. All right, Capricorns, this is what I have. Thank you for that little TED Talk, but let's get into it. Now that storyline, it could be more of it in the main spread. It could just be something isolated for somebody who needed to hear that. Let's see what's going on for my Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Capricorn. If you are a Capricorn, know a Capricorn, feel like being a Capricorn. Well, Capricorn, I am so glad you guys are here. That reminded me of a commercial that was in my head, but I lost it just as quick. All right. General energy for the Capricorns. One more. General energy for the Capricorns. I love that. The Emperor's taking control. Oh, maybe control over and responsibility. If this is your life up to this point, dealing with cups you may not want, you know what I mean? You know what I mean by that. Settling for people who they don't put the pizzazz, but they're kind of like, I want to say busy bodies or busy boys or busy girls. It's like the Mr. Not Right. I mean, it's Mr. Right, not right now, but it's not Mr. Right or Ms. Right, okay? But the Four of Cups reverse, I feel like maybe you do want a little bit more pizzazz and passion in your life, but we got to stop settling for things we really don't necessarily need. But it's filling the time. Problem is if you're filling that time slot, the person who needs to be filling in that time slot will think you're busy with these energies. All right. What is the general energy for my Cappies? What is the general energy for the Capricorns? What is the general energy for the Capricorns? Ooh, this is abundance. Virgo energy, 10 of Pentacles. Abundance. I feel like there is a Capricorn seriously resisting it, and it could be due to fear, right? It could be due to fear. What if I try and I fall? What if I it's like, Stacy, what if I really put my best foot out there and I fall and then people will laugh or people will talk behind my back? But what if you succeed, Capricorn? What if you succeed? 10 of Pentacles says you are going to succeed. What's influencing the 10 of Pentacles? That's long-term abundance. That's not short-term. And that's nothing. That's not peanuts. That's big change. What's influencing the 10 of Pentacles? The 6 of Pentacles, Taurus energy. I like that. Look at the money, you earth sign, you. 6 of Pentacles. It's time to be fair with yourself. It's time, if you want the best, Capricorn, you have to be the best for yourself. You can't sit back and say, I want this, but maybe I'll do it tomorrow. If this is a relationship, if you want that best relationship that's something you can a hand to hold for 50 years, you need to be dealing with people that are not a 4 of Cups and they're more of a 6 of Pentacles. Somebody who will, even though I hate the depiction on this card because it looks like a breadcrumbing card, can we just keep it like that? But it's like, why are people on their knees? I don't like the pictures on this card. I really don't. But I like the meaning of the 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles is dealing with people who only give back to you in the same way you give back to them. It's not people who you give and then they leave. They receive and then they leave. You don't want those anymore. I think you're going to leave that in 2021 because you are officially done with them. What is the reason for the reading? What is the reason for the reading for my Capricorns? Why are we all here today? 8 of Pentacles. Work, work, work. Maybe you're working on yourself. Maybe you're going into the new year saying, you know what? It's time. It's time I find out what I can do with this 8 of Pentacles because I feel like I can make the 10 of Pentacles. If you are worried that you are going to take your 8 of Pentacles and invest, and this is kind of like putting in the same amount of effort day in and day out, applying pressure. Every day, every little bit counts. That's what the 8 of Pentacles is. No amount of effort is too small because everything leads to that goal. But I'm telling you, you have a 6, 8, and 10. I don't feel like this is going to fall into a 5 of Pentacles kind of state. Not if you want it that bad. Not if you put the work in. What's in the past? What is in the past? This is so far feels like a money read. What's in the past? The Justice. I feel like this is your birthright. This is yours. See, what is yours will always be yours, and it will come in divine timing. Now, people might ask, well, what is divine timing? It's when you're able to and ready to receive it. If this gift comes in from the universe, when you are in an 8 of Pentacles reverse state, Queen of Pentacles reverse state, and a Chariot reverse state, and a Queen of Cups reverse state, when you're in this state, when this opportunity comes, you won't have the self-confidence to take it up. You might pass it along. See, if this is, let's say you want to be a famous artist, like singer, okay? How I believe, and a lot of people believe this happens, is God gives you this gift, the ability to write music, ability to play instruments, ability to sing, ability to be charismatic, ability to connect with an audience. So maybe you have an idea of a unique way of making music. If you don't make that song, somebody else will. Have you ever had an idea and then some stranger made that idea? You had an idea for a song and then you heard it on the radio. You had an idea for a book and then somebody wrote it. It goes into this collective consciousness for creativity. or ideas. And if the universe says, okay, if Capricorn isn't going to do it, the next person who pulls it out of that ether and does it, because they want to create it. They don't care who creates it. That's the problem. People feel like it's only for them. And then it's really only for the tenacious. So Capricorn, you need to get tenacious about your goals and what you want to do, because there's a lot of money at stake. There's a lot of personal happiness, and this is a destined event. Now with Justice here, it's a major arcana. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. You have to make that effort. It only happens if you're in an Eight of Pentacles state. You have to show the universe that you want this, not rejecting this. This is lack of confidence in oneself. This is, it's not going to succeed, Chariot reverse, and I can't do this. It's not me. Universe says, I get it. But somebody's got to create that, right? Think of the universe as a Queen of Swords, not non-emotional. It's just got to get done. So that's like how I look at it. You look at Elon Musk, the richest man in the world. If he didn't step up to the plate, somebody else would have had those brilliant ideas. I mean, look at Jeff Bezos is right behind him. So if he didn't do it, somebody else would, but he stepped up and said, he felt the need and he did it with a dollar in his pocket. He felt the need and he did it against all odds. Capricorn, don't let people pull you back. Don't fight the resistance, flow with the resistance. Okay? Because there's a lot at stake here. What is on your mind, Cappies? What is on your mind? Ace of Swords, truth, honesty. I'm ready. I think I'm ready. I'm standing up. Let's go. Love that. Now is the time. And if you have a silent question saying, I wonder if this is my reading, it's a yes. I feel like for some of you might be asking yourself that. Ace of Swords upright always means yes. Ace of Swords reverse means no. What is in the near future? What is in the near future for my Capricorns? What is in the near future for my Cappies? What is it? And I like that. 4 Cups reverse, Cancer energy. You know why I like that? You're no longer going to sleep on your life and wait for an opportunity to pass you by. Capricorn, standing up, taking that cup and running. You may not even know what's in that cup. You're just like, I got to go. I got to do this. I feel the urge. I feel the need. I feel the fire. I got to see where this takes me. Page of Pentacles. Your energy all over it. You are fighting. You are finally conquering that procrastination or that the voices within your head that says, you can't do this. That's nothing. That's not even real. That's your inner mechanisms trying to keep you there because it's safe. See, I always say this is, people say, well, you got to listen to your heart. No, you don't. You got to listen to your head. No, you don't. You got to listen to your intuition. The reason why is if you listen to your heart, the heart tends to lie to you to tell you what you either A, want to hear that's good, or what you want to hear that's bad. It's always kind of showing you a version so you can accept. Your brain tells you everything that could go wrong so you don't change. It keeps you safe. That, if you think of it, it's like your safety mechanisms. Your brain really goes in overdrive. That's kind of like the Knight of Pentacles reverse, where you can think at 3 a.m, every bad thing that can go wrong. It doesn't make it real. It's just you're protecting yourself. You're trying to almost psych yourself out from doing it. But your intuition, that shit never lies to you, Capricorn. Always follow your intuition. I feel like this is somebody's intuition saying it's time to get off that couch. It's time to stop thinking about something and now start doing it. Okay, I love that. Let's go. What is this 10 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles for Capricorn? What is this 10 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles for Capricorn? What is the 10 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles from Capricorn? I almost feel like I just did Virgo's reading. I almost feel like this is the extension of that. I feel like you could have had energies. You could have had a job. You could have had a relationship. You could have had family members that were putting holes in your gas tank. And you weren't going very far or nowhere at all. And now I think you're doing you probably maybe recently did some self-reflecting, saying, you know what? I can't have those energies and have my dream life. I can't have those energies and have my balance. It's one or the other. If I want to stay in balance, I can stay with this, whatever's been not working in your life. But I feel like Capricorn, you want something more. You deserve something more. And you're going for something more. What is the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles? It is, ooh, the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles reverse. You are conquering the negative thinking, the negative talk, maybe within yourself, other people, whatever it is. This was a delay. That's all this was. Ace of Pentacles reverse, because you refused to walk through that little doorway. You wanted to stay where it's comfortable, but it was kind of like, not weeds, but maybe weeds. It's just unknown, okay? It's unknown, but you're walking through. This is a delay because you weren't ready to walk through it. The Fool here, Aquarius energy, which is next month, is saying now is the time. And I think you know. This is your sign, Capricorn, that now is the time. It's time to give back to yourself as much as you've been giving back to everybody else, and see where this takes you. What is the Eight of Pentacles? Reason for the reading. What is the Eight of Pentacles? And the Four of Swords reverse. No longer sleeping on your own life. No longer watching your life go by. Actually putting the work in to have this Ten of Pentacles. You realize being in this energy, watching Netflix, that's fun and all for a day, but for a life, that's not a life. That's not living your life. That's existing. You're going from just existing into living. What is the Justice in the past? What is the Justice in the past? Knight of Pentacles. This is patience. This is long-term stability. This is laying the groundwork. I'm telling you, it's so funny because Virgo's near future ended with the Knight of Pentacles. Yours picks up where Virgo's left off. Very interesting how tarot will do that. So the Knight of Pentacles is laying the groundwork for long-term success. Now, will it be overnight? Probably not. Not with the Knight of Pentacles here. It might be slow at first, but it's only for you. It's like the universe wants to know how much you want this. If you don't see it overnight, are you going to run? Are you going to fall back to your old ways? Or are you going to persevere and keep pushing through? I feel like stay in the Fool energy. Don't try to think too far ahead. Just enjoy every minute and be within the now. Don't be in the future, because that doesn't exist and the past is already gone. Stay in the now, stay in the present, and that's one way of not getting too stressed out about what's not happening quick enough, okay? What is in the Ace of Swords on your mind? What's in the Ace of Swords on Capricorn's mind? Ace of Swords on Cappy's mind. Oh, look at that, guys. That's crazy. The cards that came out. We have an Eight of Pentacles once again, right? An Ace of Swords, clarity. Eight of Pentacles of, I got to start putting work in and day out. I got to start putting energy into this. If I want that big house one day, if I want that stability, if I want that relationship, it's not just going to be falling out of the sky if I don't put the work in. That's how I'm feeling that. Knight of Wands is, it's going to bring you a lot of passion. This is a passionate, exciting, adventurous life. It's never going to be boring, that's for sure, not with the Knight of Wands. It's going to take you to places, and you're going to learn things about yourself that you never knew or knew you wanted. It's just going to take you to different areas. We have a Devil, which is you, Capricorn, but it came out sideways underneath the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Look how it did my deck. The Knight of Cups, and then what is that? The Five of Wands reverse. I feel like the Knight of Cups, Pisces energy, is first and foremost, A, I think this is where you're going to go, but B, I think this is who you are in general. I think you are probably a positive, happy person. I think you may let energies in that kind of take these cups and they don't give back. I think that's in the past. I don't think you're going to be doing that anymore, because Five of Wands reverse. Five of Wands reverse. I'm feeling two things. One, you're taking yourself out of the past drama. This feels really past if that's the case. But more importantly, this with the Devil being at the base of the Knight of Pentacles of your new beginning, of this idea of something you want, I feel like this is never really too far behind. That's why it came out as a stable. I think what you're doing is changing one groundwork for another, because I do feel like the Knight of Pentacles is a groundwork. It's laying long-term success. This is like putting bricks of gold down, like in Wizard of Oz, where they're walk on. You're laying those bricks so you can walk on them later, and they will never fade. They will never break. It's something that's gonna. You're creating a Ten of Pentacles. That's long-term stability, but it takes time to build it. If you want something fast, that's the Devil, but it's kind of like quicksand, you know. And this is almost like negative thinking. And I feel like whatever life you've been building before is, you might get some leeway or some distance, like some traction, but quickly you talk yourself out of it. That's why I wasn't sure if it's a devil upright or a devil reverse. Some days it's got you and other days you're free. You want to break free from this. This feels like it's in your own head. I feel like with this Justice and the Ace of Swords, I mean, the Ace of Swords came out twice now. Take the sword and cut the negative thinking down. When those thoughts get in your head, because I feel like this whole reading is just about a Capricorn, nobody else. When those thoughts get in your head, try to change the thoughts. And a lot of times it seems to happen like in the middle of the night when we wake up and we're like worried about the future. Put on music, watch something, change that thinking up. Get up, change that energy around. Because you don't want to talk yourself out of a really fantastic life. Just because it's comfortable to go back in the past where you were like this. Not much happening, but not much change. I think you're a Capricorn that wants a lot of change. You're taking a Four of Cups reverse and just going on a chariot into the unknown. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be passionate. Like with the Page of Wands, I just feel like you're going to learn about all kinds of things about yourself that you just never knew it's just a very exciting life you're heading into. What is this Four of Cups reverse in the near future? What is the Four of Cups reverse in the near future? Cancer energy. What is this Four of Cups reverse in the near future? What is this Four of Cups reverse? And the Four of Pentacles. Two fours, one holding on and one letting go. This wants you to hold on to the past, saying, don't change, Capricorn, don't change. You were fine just the way you are. You're fine working that 8-hour job and waiting 6 months for that vacation. You're fine killing yourself and your body's so tired, but it's paying the bills, which is fine. I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with that. And you might be able to keep that while you explore what this is. But maybe it's time to release the old attachments and the old illusions on what happiness looks like and how to get there. Maybe it doesn't have to be so long. Maybe it doesn't have to be so hard. Maybe it doesn't have to be so like such a struggle. Maybe it'll come easier because you're going to enjoy it. I don't know what this is, honestly. I don't even know who this is for, but I feel like it's an important read for maybe even one person out there. Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Pentacles reverse. It's letting go. This is in the past. I feel like you overgave and under-received for so long that you may not even know what it feels like to receive. So let's start giving back to yourself first of all. Just like in the airlines, they say put your mask on and then you help if you were flying with a child. Because if you help the child first, you're going to die. That child may not know what to do. You have to help yourself first before you start dishing out your energy to everybody else. And I feel like you kind of have saved yourself last for too long and been in this Judgment reverse and Queen of Swords reverse, feeling tired, overworked, underpaid, overburdened. It's time to go into this new year fresh, not taking the crap with you. Put what you need in that little bag. Take it one day at a time. Some of you know what this is. Some of you have no idea. And that's what the Knight of Wands is. Go travel. Go in your car, hop in your car and go, even if you have to go to the next town over and take yourself out to lunch, take yourself for a walk, explore the parks, do something. Just change up that energy. And maybe that's the next town. Maybe some weekend you might go to, if you live on a borderline state, explore different parts of yourself and what you want. Some of you, this is big, big, big money. And some of you, it's stability maybe for the first time in your life. Maybe it's you working outside of somebody else being taken care of you. Like, especially if you were like, didn't work in a long-term marriage. This is breaking out of a mold and seeing where it goes. I feel like this Sagittarius energy, you've been in a mold for so long that you felt like the life that was imprisoning you kept you safe, but it kind of held you back. This Knight of Wands is passionate, and I feel like as soon as you break out of that mold, you're gone. And there's no putting you back. There's no putting you back in that life anymore. Six of Pentacles, reverse Wheel of Fortune. This is in the past. And where's that Six of Pentacles at? And this is what you have in the future. Either way, some of you, it's going to be huge money. Some of you, there's definitely really good money here. 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. But there's reciprocity. It's satisfaction. It's living a purposeful life. And maybe Capricorn, down the line, you're this guy standing up helping those who are in need. You could be working and healing other people. You could be writing a self-help book, how you got to this part. You can be creating art. However it is, it's helping people along the way. And that's really why we're all here, right? So I feel like this devil, which is you, it could be a little bit negative thinking. We just have to get perspective on what that thinking, why it's happening in the first place. It's just to try to keep you safe. That's all. It's trying to keep you, if this is even a relationship that hasn't been happy in many, many years, it's saying, you know, maybe you're thinking too hard. Maybe it's not as bad as you think. Maybe, right? But maybe your instincts are right all along, okay? And you're chaining yourself to a past type of paradigm where you have to keep yourself in place because it's kind of like maybe you feel like a failure by giving it up. Something like that. It's time to break from the judgment reverse and go into the judgment. This is refusing to change even though you need to. This is accepting the change and saying, I'm throwing my chips on the table. Let's see where it goes. All right, my Cappies, I'll see you next year. That's in 2 days. Actually, I'm going to do bonus reading Sunday. I don't know if you would be the bonus reading or not. Either way, I'll see you next week. Take care.